Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about the universe getting ready and is already ready to give you your blessings, okay? Okay, so let's just get into it. I don't really like videos that you come to and they have a great title and then you basically have to watch like 5-6 minutes of nonsense before they start getting into what the heck they're talking about, you know? So we're not doing that here. We're gonna get straight to the point, okay? So when I say the universe is ready to give you your blessings, the universe is ready to give you your blessings, literally. So this is more of like a motivation, kind of like a change in perspective video, okay? So opportunities are around us all the time, okay? And so this is basically trying to get your mind to think bigger on a bigger scale, trying to open your perspective to just realize that opportunity is everywhere, okay? And the universe is ready to bless you. The universe is ready to hand you what you need and what you want. But the thing is, you have to be the one to educate yourself and step out and gain knowledge, okay? How are you going to create with your mind if you don't know, right? So the guys that invented the airplane, right? They saw a bird fly and then had the thought, what if humans could fly? And then that trickled down. But they wouldn't have that knowledge unless they saw a bird fly. You understand what I'm getting to? That's why it's so important to go out, to see different things, to experience different cultures, to meet different people, to try different things, to chase your interests, chase your hobbies. If you're interested in, let's say, art, right? Go to an art store and see what crafts are available. See what other things people have created that would inspire creation, would inspire a spark in you to create something or to try something, right? And it's like, oh, well, how do you know what hobbies you'd like? By trying them, by doing research. So knowledge is so important. How do you know what's available out there? How do you know what opportunities are available? How do you know which doors to open unless you go out and step out, right? You have to step out. That's like the whole thing. So when it comes to hobbies, when it comes to trying new things, and people say, you know, your success is defined in your schedule and in your day-to-day things, right? So prioritize your time and figure out what it is you enjoy, figure out what it is you like, right? But if you're not interested in studying and learning and experiencing and you just want to stay in the background and be at home, this advice is not for you. This video and advice is for people that want to succeed, that want to better their life, that want to change something in their life. They feel like, okay, there's something else I should be doing here. There's something else that God called me to do here. There's something more that I need to do that would help other people. The whole purpose of this is to, yes, acquire the things that you want to acquire. You want a better car, you want nicer clothes, you want to eat better, you want better food, etc., etc. You want all these things. Like, while it helps you, you'll also realize that the true benefit of whatever you gain is to help other people. And you're not going to get that same joy until you are serving other people, until you are helping other people with whatever it is. So the universe is ready to bless you. The universe is ready to pour upon you. The Holy Spirit is ready at any time to give you what you want, right? But just a disclaimer, not all blessings are blessings. Some blessings are curses, right? So when you see somebody winning a lot of money or living in a nice house or driving in a nice car, you don't know the price that they're paying. You don't know what changes happened Let's say someone acquired a lot of money and people around them started becoming jealous and turning their backs on them. Not all blessings are exactly that. But when you get blessed and are blessed, it is so important and critical and crucial to bless others with what you have been blessed with. Whatever lack you had in your life, whatever problem you had in your life, and you figured out a solution for that problem, and you figured a solution for how to acquire whatever it is you wanted to acquire, it is so important to look at other people who are in that same situation and think, how can I help them? What can I do to help enrich other people's lives? And then that in turn is what creates that inner joy and that inner peace, knowing that I helped somebody else that was, in that situation. So that's also very important. But the title of this video was "The Universe is Ready to Bless You," and that couldn't be farther from the truth. Okay? The universe wants you to step out, to live your life, to go and experience, to learn, to grow. The whole point of life is to live, experience, grow, become yourself. And yourself, you're you, okay? You're always going to be changing. You're going to be going through different things, different stages. There's no oh, I'm this. That, how we identify ourselves, always changes. So what's important is to not tie yourself into a box or say, well, I'm this, so I can't do that. Or I'm, so many people have this perspective of for me, for an example, now that I'm a mom, oh, she's a mom. She should be focusing on being a mom. Why is she working on YouTube? Why is she at work? Why is she helping other people? Why is she doing this? Blah, 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 blah. Why is she looking at hobbies? Why is she getting information on that? Why is she looking at X, Y, and Z? She just had a baby. Why is she dancing and having a good time? Why is she authentically being herself? And it's just people in society like to place you in boxes and define you in a certain way, but that doesn't matter. Outside voices don't matter. Outside opinions don't matter. You define yourself, okay? So that's also very important. Yeah, the universe is ready to bless you. The Holy Spirit wants you to be wealthy, happy, prosperous. The universe wants you to be the best version of yourself, okay? And only you truly know what that is. And sometimes you have to go into spirituality. You have to have faith that no matter what, things are going to work out. And so many successful people, really motivating and influential people, have a strong faith. They have a faith in something. They have a knowing that it's going to work out. Even if I fail the first time, second time, fifth time, 10th time, 20th time, I know by one time it's going to work, because all these other times it's just showing me how it's not working. So then we have to implement changes to make it work, right? But yeah, the universe is ready to bless you. The Holy Spirit wants you to be fruitful, okay? All you have to do is step out, research, learn, try new things, talk to people, see how you can help others. But it's so important to educate yourself. In this modern day and age with technology, libraries, just word to mouth, YouTube, such a huge area of information, right? We live in a time now where knowledge is right there at our fingertips. right? We don't have to go to the Colosseum and study with a Greek philosopher and have these discussions and la da 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 da. Like, we're way past that. It's at our fingertips. It's on our phones. It's right across the street. It's with a neighbor. Look for information. When you are collecting your tools in your tool belt, right? Knowledge is the most important thing. Studying. And I know a lot of people don't like this word, studying, but if it's something you truly want and you really want those blessings and you want those doors of opportunity to come to you, because they're available, they're floating around, they're available. That frequency is floating around. You just have to match it. You just have to match it, right? So an example of this was being prepared for opportunities, right? You're not going to be prepared for an opportunity unless you've done the work that was necessary, right? So when we go to school, let's say you're going to a school, become a doctor, right? You cannot place yourself in those rooms and apply for certain jobs and open certain doors until you have that foundation, right? And that's with anything, any job, any opportunity. You have to have the foundation, and that foundation is knowledge, right? You have to do the studying, you have to do the work. So an example for me would have been the moment that, like, I knew that I'm supposed to be helping others in a certain way. I realized, how am I going to help those people without a passport, right? I need a passport. How are opportunities going to come to me without a passport? Well, I have like a Russian passport, right? But I needed an American passport. So as soon as I put in my application, it's like people were telling me different things, giving me more information. I was gaining more knowledge. So as soon as I opened that door for myself and I laid down the foundation and got the things that I needed to get, so I already did the research. I already knew this is what I'm supposed to be helping with, right? I already, spoke to God about it. I already studied, I already researched about it. And then I'm like, but I can't get there because I don't have a passport. So how am I going to get there without a passport, right? Soon as I got the application and filled it out, boom, got a call. Literally got a call with an open door. And we were talking about something completely different. We were talking about like horseback riding. This certain week, I was talking on the phone with a bunch of representatives about my passport. And it was, a process. But the universe wants to, see that you really want it, right? So anyways, it was a really long process. I had been on the phone with representatives pretty much that entire week. And then I was planning like a trip, and I was reaching out to different farms and inquiring about horseback riding, right? And I called this one gentleman, and he starts talking to me about this opportunity in Europe. And the opportunity he was talking about was the specific line of work that I wanted to work on. And I was also born in Europe. So I was like, wow, like, you're in medical school. I'm, in nursing. I'm in healthcare too. Oh, like, you live on a farm. Wow, great. I love animals. So we just kept talking, and then boom, a door of opportunity. And he said, hey, reach out to this guy. He runs this foundation. It's a nonprofit organization. Basically, I was matching the frequency of what I wanted, this project that I wanted to work on. And I realized, like, something clicked, like, I wouldn't have matched the frequency with this person unless I had been working on my passport. That's when it clicked. You have to be ready for the opportunity in all forms. So that's doing your research, being educated. Do you have all the documents that you need to have? Do you have all the credentials that you need to have? Because you're not going to match that frequency. And timing is another thing. So everything will happen at the perfect time, right? And it's all on God's time. So we have to have the faith and the trust But it's so important to have the knowledge, have the skill set, and have all the things that you need to have to be prepared, so that when the opportunity comes and the opportunity presents itself, you say, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. When are we going? I totally ready for that. So the universe is ready to bless you. You have to be the one to step out and do what's necessary and say, create a checklist and say, hey, do I have all the things that I need to match that frequency for that door to open, for that door to come to me? And you'll be surprised. Those doors of opportunity will come through the randomest people at the randomest times and be like totally unrelated. Like, here I am calling this person about like a horseback riding thing, and here we are talking about servicing people in Europe. So, yeah. So this is just a reminder to be prepared, create that checklist, and step out, because you don't know how that door of opportunity is going to come to you. You don't know how God is going to bring that door to you. All you need to know is that you have work to do. So create that to-do list. Do as much research as you possibly can, and just be prepared for that opportunity. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. I hope it motivated you. But yeah, thank you. Subscribe, comment, like, share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.